Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Our today's topic is terrorism in Christianity compared to Islam. Most times, terrorism have been linked with Islam, in the sense that knowingly or unknowingly people pick up the idea that Islam is a terrorist religion. The media is unfair, which gives the rise to Islamophobia. But today we are going to analyze. We analyze and we compare the terrorist acts done by the Christians compared to the ones that are done by the Muslims. First of all, when we talk about the ones done by the Muslim, I will analyze first of all the Boko Haram. The Boko Haram are the ones that started in Nigeria, but let's talk about something very funny here. Funny thing is this: if you ask any Nigerian that what these Boko Haram that kill, that bomb people, are mainly in what state? Like, which state do they terrorize the most? They will tell you Borno State, in Maiduguri. So if we analyze, more than 90% of the inhabitants of Maiduguri or Borno State as a whole are Muslims. So does it even make sense that what you kill people, not just people, if it is seen to be what an inter-religion war, something that the people who suffer the most are still the Muslim. Apart from that, the people who suffer the most are still the people from their ethnicity. It doesn't make sense. So this is not what Islam teaches. They kidnap children, and it was said that they want to force them to what? Join Islam. But it's a lie, because Islam, the Quran clearly goes out of that what? You cannot force someone in Islam. It clearly states in Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, verse 256, La ikraha fi din, that what? There is no compulsion in religion. You can't force someone in religion. And again, in Surah Al-Mumtahan, chapter 16, verse 8, the Quran said what? La yanhakum Allahu anil ladhina lam yuqatilukum fi din wa lam yukhrijukum min diyarikum an tabarruhum wa tuqsitu ilayhim inna Allah yuhibbul muqsitin. Allah wants you to what? Act justly to those who don't fight you in your religion. وَيَخْرُجُكُمْ مِنْ دِيَارِكُمْ وَلَمْ يَخْرُجُكُمْ مِنْ دِيَارِكُمْ who do not drive you out of your homes. Is أَنْ تَبَرُّهُمْ وَتُقْسِطُوا إِلَيْهِمْ. Act justly and kind with them. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يُحِبُّ الْمُقْسِطِينَ. Indeed, Allah loves those who act justly. This is Islam. This is Islam. But you see in Iran, you see the ISIS, Iraq, all of them, they are the black sheep of Islam. But the thing is, no matter how you tell the non-Muslim that what? This is not Islam. This is not Islam. Islam doesn't teach us this. They'll tell you no. We don't know. All we know is that it's the Muslims that are doing it. So are they not Christians who do terrorist acts too? And that's why we actually want to analyze. There are actually groups like Boko Haram, ISIS too, that what? In the name of Christianity, they kill, they bomb places too. The Lord Resistance Army, which the leader is Joseph Kony, they started in 1987. They've killed thousands. They've kidnapped. They terrorized Uganda, Central African Republic, South Sudan, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. They've killed too. There are many of them. So you have the Army of God, the Eastern Lightning. The Army of God in particular would what? Kill any doctors performing abortion for women, and even kill the women too. They do this in believing that what? This is what they believe. But a normal Christian will say, these people are heterodoxy. This time is used to show that what? These people are not doing what Christianity teaches. So, does this mean that what Boko Haram are doing is what Islam teaches? Because I am a Muslim and I totally go against it. And most scholars in Islam actually go against it. No scholar. I don't know any scholar that stand beside Al Qaeda, ISIS, or the Boko Haram. No, we still have most terrorist group. And talking about individual from the Christian home, a Christian individual that killed and bombed places too. Christian individuals who have bombed places like Timothy James McVeigh, who bombed the Alfred Murray Federal Building in Oklahoma City, 1995. Many people were killed, injured, and what? More like, it was so bad. We have this other individual, the one that happened in New Zealand in 15 March 2019. That was an individual, Brenton Harrison, a 20-year-old guy, entered the Al-Noor Mosque around 1:40, the day of Jum'ah, the Friday prayer for the Muslim. Around 1:40, he entered the Al-Noor Mosque and killed Muslims. He left there and went to the other mosque close by, the Linwood Islamic Center, and killed around 1:52 an individual. He's a Christian, but he won't be linked that Christianity is terrorism, is a terrorist religion. But if it's a Muslim, he will be called a Muslim terrorist. But if a Christian does the same acts, he will be called a terrorist. For a Muslim, he will be linked, his act will be linked with his religion. But if it's a Christian, no, this is unfair. The media is unfair. So, this is what has been happening, and the media would hype whatever the Muslim does, the bad egg in the Muslim community. They would hype it, you'll be seeing it all over the media. But if it's a Christian, you hardly see it. When we're talking about the worst one that even happened, I couldn't believe my eyes when you check history and you read. Just 1994, 1995, the Rwanda genocide that happened. More than 800,000 Tutsi were killed, and they were influenced by even the church themselves. Influenced by the church. The story goes a long way. The Belgians were the one that colonized Rwanda, and earlier on, Rwanda, they have two major ethnic, the Hutus and the Tutsi. The Hutus are the 85% of the population. They are much. The Tutsi are less, but they are the most learned one, and somehow they were ruling even the majority. So when the Belgians came, they came with Christianity and colonized them. But after some time, the Tutsi that were learned, they wanted an independent communist state. But the church don't want that, because they wanted a centralized authority to be on the church so that they can control every activities. Because of the resistance of the Tutsi, the Belgians started giving power to the Hutus. You see? The church showed complete support to the Hutus because they wanted to continue reigning on them because they colonized them. So even the Christian Democratic International sent a letter of support to the church in Rwanda. They started brainwashing the Hutus in a way that they should kill them. They should see them as enemy of God. They started quoting verse from the Bible in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 22 to 23, which says, "Thus says the Lord, a people come from the north, a great nation will be raised from the farthest part of the earth. They will lay hold on bows and spears. They will be cruel and have no mercy. Their voice roars like the seas. They ride on horse as men set wars against you, O daughter of Zion." They use this verse to brainwash the Hutus to the point they killed people, killed the Tutsis. 800 people died. The Tutsi, 800. Even the babies and the women were not spared. Some people might think I'm lying, but you can check, you can dig it up on yourself, and you see the hideous thing they've done. They've done the church itself. Imagine making the other ethnic group see the other ethnic group as an enemy of God. Right now, we don't use that system of government, and we become an enemy of God because we are a democratic system of government. But then, 800 people died because of what they wanted. So, Islam is a religion of peace, and it clearly states in the Quran, in Surah Al-Ma'idah, chapter 5, verse 32, that if you kill a soul, it's as if you've killed the entire world, and if you save a soul from dying, it's as if you've saved the whole humanity. So, check this. So everybody that is watching this should have a mindset that what if Peter and Paul does anything bad, either killing, bombing, rape or anything, it will be attributed to what Peter and Paul, not because he's a Christian. If Abdul or Abdullah does anything bad, it should be attributed that what Abdul and Abdullah did something bad, not that the Muslim. No, it is wrong. So we are going to end here. Please do subscribe to my channel, and you can recommend any video you want me to talk about, so that I'll make a video on it, any issue at all, any topic. MashaAllah. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحانك وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ونستغفرك وأتوب إليك.